Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out. I'm gonna come out. Yeah, I'm coming out.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today's a really exciting day because I'm finally getting started on my office here in our Florida home, and this space has been a long time coming. Ever since Ernie started working in Florida and we've had a place here, I really haven't had a true office setup at all. I've just kind of been working wherever I could, using my phone and editing like that. Just trying to make things work and honestly just squeezing it in computer time whenever there was room when I got a computer. So finally, I have a dedicated space of my own here, which feels really, really special. Right now, though, this room is definitely not giving office. It's kind of become the catch-all space during the move. It's holding extra decor, leftover boxes, pieces that haven't found a permanent home yet, and just all of those random things that tend to be collected when you're settling into a new house. I feel like every home has that one room in the beginning, the room where everything lands until you have time to make decisions. And this has definitely been that room for us. But today I'm changing that. My goal for this space is to make it feel calm, pretty, functional, and inspiring. I want to be somewhere I can actually want to sit down, a place where I can answer emails, edit videos, plan content, work on brand collaborations, and just have a little corner here in Florida that feels organized and intentional. I also want this room to feel like me. I don't want it to be just practical. I want it to be beautiful too. I want it to feel cozy and light and pulled together while still working hard for everything I need it to do. And I think that's one of my favorite parts of homemaking, just taking a space that feels unfinished or a little chaotic and slowly turning it into something that feels really peaceful and personal. So today I'm going to be clearing everything out, sorting through what belongs here, what doesn't, putting furniture in place, and starting to bring this office to life. And I'm really excited to see how much of a difference we can make in here because even though it's a blank space right now, I can already see the potential. So if you enjoy home decorating, organizing, room makeovers, and all of the real life process of getting settled into a new home, I'm glad you're here. Let's get started and turn this Florida office into a space I love.
Let's take this show on the road. Same shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I got.
I needed a second vacuum because we have a two-story now, and I wanted one that fit in with the aesthetics of my new office. Let me show you a cleaning tool that has made everyday messes so much easier to tackle. This is the Klarpul cordless vacuum cleaner, and one of my favorite things about it is how lightweight and convenient it is to use. Because it's cordless, I can move from room to room without dragging a bulky vacuum behind me or stopping to unplug and switch outlets. It's great for those quick daily cleanups, which we have a lot of right now. Whether it's crumbs in the kitchen, dust along the baseboards, pet hair, or everyday floor messes that seem to show up nonstop. The section is strong and it helps pick up the dirt fast, which is exactly what I need when I want my home looking fresh without spending all day cleaning. I also love that it's easy to maneuver into tighter spaces and around furniture, so cleaning feels much less like a chore. It's simple, practical, and perfect for keeping up with busy everyday life. If you've been looking for a cordless vacuum that helps make cleaning faster and more convenient, this is definitely one to check out. I'll make sure to put a link in the description for you guys to click on and save some moolah today. But now we are moving on to getting this floor mop vacked. I'm using my mop vac here, and we're going to make sure to get it really clean before we lay down our new rug and bring in the desk. Or I should say vice versa, we're going to bring the desk in first and put the rug down next. that the room is clean, we can start pulling it all together. I'm beginning with this coastal art piece that we bought at Home Goods a few months ago. I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it, but this is the right space and the right room and the perfect fit. It really sets the tone for the coastal feel that I'm going for. This desk was the next piece to come in, and I love that it still carries that soft coastal feel I'm going for in here. It has such a light and airy look to it, and I think it works really well with the rest of the room. This one isn't sponsored, but I'll be sure to add the QR code here on the screen in case anyone wants to check it out. Just pause the video to scan. Next, I brought in the rug, and I feel like this one piece that really started softening the room and tying everything together. I loved the light coastal colors and subtle pattern in this one, and it adds so much warmth without feeling too heavy. It also is washable, which is very important since it's near the back door and the kitchen. You may notice I changed clothes at this point. It had gotten later in the day and I was freezing. Next, I started bringing in the computer along with a few desk accessories and decor pieces. This is always the best part for me. I love it. It starts making the space feel more personal, functional, and lived in. Little by little, it was starting to feel like a real office. Next came my super comfy desk chair in the soft coastal blue, and it ties in so beautiful with everything else in the room. It adds the perfect touch of color and comfort. And of course, right after that, my art decided to fall off the wall, which thankfully was more funny than anything else. Next, I started playing around with decor because I really wanted to help that gray utility box disappear a little more. I knew I'd probably need to try a couple of different things, so I started with this olive tree, and honestly, it looks so beautiful in the space. Hey guys, just popping in the middle of the video to let you know that I am currently waiting for some other items to arrive, and Ernie and I are going to be doing a little tweaking to an item I bought to cover that big white box here in the office. I'm dealing with 2 utility panels. I do believe this is supposed to be a utility room, but we're turning it into an office. So utility room to office makeover is what I'm doing. So I'm doing my best to hide the utility panel
panels. The gray one, I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do anything unless I buy a larger piece of art, which if I can find one that I like that, you know, would fit the size. The width could be a little bit larger than the one that I have up now, and definitely the length of it. But for now, I think I've done a pretty good job of kind of making it disappear. But this white panel is the electrical box. So like, you know, where your breakers, the breaker box is what it is. So we need to be able to access that very easily, along with this one as well. This one is easy. You pop the picture off and you can access it, no big deal. This one, we need it to be the same. So I've been looking online for artwork, but the problem is this picture, this is not centered on the wall. It is to the right a little bit more, which is fine. But so finding a piece of art, you know, like I thought if I got 3, you know, blocks of art would look good and all of that, but turns out that's not going to look good at all because it would compete with the art that's right on the wall next to it. So we're going to be doing something that I need here in the office that's going to be very helpful for me. We're going to turn that into something decorative and something to kind of fill the wall and make it look better. I'm also waiting for some desk organization stuff to come. That's all arriving today. But I'm sitting here in my office and loving it so far. I love that I have this little area where I can come and sit and edit quietly. So I've been sitting at the island which is killing my shoulders because it's not ergonomically correct. And I've been going to bed every night with Motrin because of my shoulders hurting so bad. So I'm really hoping that sitting at a desk is going to really help with that. I'm sure it is. Anyways, I'm loving it so far. I just wanted to pop in here and let you know that it was a good move on our part to do this. I'm having fun with it. We're not done yet though, so let's continue on with the video.
Next, I'm bringing in this really special piece of art that we picked up while we were visiting California. It's a watercolor of the Oceanside Pier, and I just fell in love with it. There's something about it that feels so soft and calming, and it really fits the coastal vibe I want in this space. It didn't come framed, so I picked up this frame to give it a more elevated, finished look, and I'm so glad I did. It just makes it feel that much more intentional. And once I get it up on the wall, it fits the space so beautifully. It's simple, but it adds just the right amount of character and ties everything together in such a subtle way. Next, I wanted to show you this riser I got for my computer that we picked up from Home Goods, and this was such a good find. Not only does it give the screen a little height, which I love, but it also is practical. I'm able to tuck away the extender and that power box underneath, so it keeps everything looking clean and a lot less cluttered. Ernie decided that I shouldn't have the vacuum cleaner in my office, so he really wanted to put it in the closet around the corner. So he's going to hide this cord and make it disappear. And look at that. I think it turned out wonderfully. It looks so clean, you hardly even notice that it's there. And I think it's the right call to put the vacuum in the closet. It's still super accessible. It's hanging, it's charging when I need it to charge. And it's not in my office and in my space and not constantly reminding me about cleaning. Look at that. Next, we're hanging this oversized corkboard that's wrapped in a neutral fabric, and I love how this turned out. It's going to be such a functional piece for this space, a place for important reminders, contacts, contracts, and just anything I need to keep front and center so I can stay on track. But it's also doing double duty because it's going to be covering that not so pretty breaker box, which makes a huge difference visually. It's one of those pieces that's both practical and pretty, and I always love when something can do both. Ernie made two wood cleats, simple, and we just hung it with Velcro. Perfect. The little lamp gave good vibes. It had plenty of light, but it was the wrong size. So I decided to switch it out with this one that we already had. And I think that this one fits the space much better and it looks really good and it already has that coastal vibe. I'm adding just a few final touches in here before we get into the befores and afters. These are just little details that really help bring the space together and make it feel finished and lived in. And I have to say, this room has come such a long way already. And just as a reminder, this room started out as a complete catch-all space filled with extra decor, boxes, and all the things that didn't quite have a home yet. It definitely didn't feel like an office, and now it's hard to believe it's even the same space. I am so happy with how this space turned out. It feels calm, functional, and just so much more like me. And I'm really looking forward to spending time in here and actually getting some work done in a space I love. It's amazing what a little time and intention can do to completely transform a room. Thank you so much for being here and coming along with me on this makeover. I hope I gave you guys a little bit of inspiration for your own space, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.